on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's let John Tuggle help us evaluate futures movement on corn, beans, and wheat. The corn market quietly beginning to build in some weather premium into the price structure as it's getting dry in some areas of the corn belt, particularly Iowa, Illinois, and Missouri. The forecast into the first week of June remained dry, and the corn growers in the Corn Belt start getting excited when they go 3 or more weeks without rain. The Communist Chinese have a wheat surplus, and that surplus it's finding its way into some of the Communist Chinese feed rations, replacing primarily corn with the cheaper wheat. That is a part of the recent cancellations of the corn sales from the U.S. by the Communist Chinese and a general demand concern going forward. For help marketing your grains, it's 1-800-2-TUGGLE, 1-800-288-4453. John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus Christi, Texas. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction, Mason and San Saba, getting ready for the San Saba sale. What's it looking like?
You bet, Larry. Had a little over right at 700 head around 6 o'clock this evening, about 50 or 60 cows, and then I think there's 10 or 12 bulls, something like that. Most of all really good calves and yearlings. Several groups of wean cattle are going to be there also. So kind of look for that 1,000 head is what I kind of think. You and I just talked a little bit ago. We got good rain through this area throughout the whole weekend and even yesterday and today too. So we ended up with around a lot of places an inch to 2 1/4, something like that. And really growing some grass now with the warmer temperatures, everything that we've gotten. So things are definitely improving in this area, Larry.
Good. I'm glad you caught a rain. Glad you're going to have a good sale. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You bet. Give us a call, Larry. Code 325-372-5159, Larry.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value. Looks like the value was $263 lower at $80.87 in the afternoon. Federal slaughter 1.426 million head for the week through Wednesday. That's 26,000 above last week's pace. It's 15,000 higher than the same week last year. As we look toward USDA's box beef quotes, looks like the choice was $298.30. And the select was $283.79. That was $244 lower for the choice, $251 higher for the select, tightening the choice select spread to the lowest since April the 19th. Choice rib was $425.35. The select rib quoted at $381.57. Federal slaughter 377,000 head compared to 379 last week and 375 the same week last year. USDA reports Texas cash sales at 171 yesterday with 180 to 182 in Nebraska. Neighbor, there are your meat moves from yesterday. We're on the line with Chris Carter, Karnes County Livestock Exchange in Kennedy. Chris, we always begin by thanking the folks that do business with us.
You betcha, Larry. We do thank all of you who went out last week and got money to bring your cattle to town. We ended up with 162 head of cattle, and the market ended up steady to a touch stronger.
Walk the pins with us.
Number 1 steer is 2 to 3 weight, 192 to 270. 3 and 4 is 212 to 250. 4 and 5 weights, 209 to 240. 5 and 6 is 205 to 230. 6 and 7 is 196 to 210. And a 7 and 8 weights, 194 to 210. On the heifers, 2 to 3 weight, 219 to 255. 3 and 4 is 210 to 215. 4 and 5 weights, 195 to 231. 5 and 6 is 194 to 218. 6 and 7 is 178 to 195. And no test on the 7 and 8 weight heifers. We ended up with 7 Packer bulls last week. Cow yielding was 119 up to 128 on the best bull, and medium was $1 to $1.05. 25 Packer cows, high yielding 97 up to $1.05. Medium 83 to 90, and the low end 50 to 57. We did not have a test on bred cows or pairs last week.
What you got under the barn for this week?
Well, at the present time, we've got 451 head checked in, and we're looking for about 600 come sale time. We've got 68 Packer cows and bulls, 31 to be palpated, and the rest are yearlings.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
For any questions, please call Weather & Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself at 210-286-5345.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We are on the line with Andy Baumeister from Lampasas Cattle Auction. Andy, how did the sale go?
Larry, it was plenty good. Had a good rain come through last night, a little over an inch, pretty widespread, so I thought it'd slow us down. But we ended up with 315 heads, so that was good. Man, the market's sure good. I quoted the steers 3 to 5 higher, heifers 5 to 7 higher. Our cows, I quoted them steady to 3 higher, and the bulls 3 to 5 higher. We had that little sellout of ranch cows from over there south of Ozona. Good little old cows, kind of mouthed 5-year-olds. The pairs, they kind of bring 17 to 1,800. Had one set of shortbred cows. The rest of them were open, but little shortbred cows bring 1,400. So I thought that was sure good. The top bull today, Charolais bull, he weighed 1,770 and bring $1.28. Top cow, 1,370 pounds at $1.06. And then we get into those older heavy bred cows. Had a short solid mouth cow, 7 months bred. She weighed 1,660 and bring $1.10. We get over into the calves. Few highlights off of the calf deal. 405-pound red white-faced steer at $294. 495-pound red steer at $260. 525-pound black steer at $260. We had a little set of 5 Charolais fat new crop bull calves, weighed 562, bring $226. 720-pound red white-faced steer at $203. Get over into the little sisters there. 380-pound black heifer at $240. Had 7 little old black heifers, had some condition to them. They weighed 461, bring $226. 740-pound red motley face heifer, probably went on a replacement deal. She bring $1.76. And then had a sure enough fancy Brangus heifer. She weighed 735. She bring $1.91. I sure thought it was plenty hot today.
Good deal. We'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next week.
Yes, sir. Watch that Facebook page, Lampasas Cattle Auction. Website, lampasascattleauction.com. My cell phone number, 512-902-3540. I'd love to hear from you.
We appreciate you, Andy. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Cousin Brian Linson from Seguin Cattle Company. Cousin Brian, how'd the sale go?
Sale ended up good, Larry. Had a little shot of rain last night. Might have slowed it down a little bit, but still ended up with 734 head of cattle. Quality was good. I don't even know where to quote this market anymore. I mean, I'd call the stock of cattle another 5 better, pack of cows and bulls 2 to 3 better. I mean, it's just been a shootout all day long. So, nothing wrong with the market. Those 2 to 3 weight steers, 209 to 285. 3 to 4 weights, 203 to 295. 4 to 5 weights, $1.98 to 260. 5 to 6 weights, $1.85 to 240. 6 to 7 weights, $1.82 to 226. With 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.72 to 218. Get to the heifer mates, 2 to 3 weights, 206 to 255. 3 to 4 weights, 174 to 245. 4 to 5 weights, 192 to 248. 5 to 6 weights, $1.78 to 240. But 6 to 7 weight heifers, $1.71 to $1.98. Get to those cows, those utility and commercial, 94 to $1.10, cutters 87 to 97, canners 67 to 75. Had a few pairs up to 1,400. Top end of the bulls, $1.26 today. So, you start doing the math on what these things are bringing, and it's just lots of dollars.
Sure is. Sheep and goats?
Sheep and goats, I missed that one last night. Larry ended up with 1,123 of those.
Wow.
And I mean, the quality was good today. Those good kids bringing up to 360 with the top end of the nannies at $280. Had some of these big old weathers still floating around from the stock shows. They brought up to 365. Dorper ewes from $80 to $170 with the good lambs bringing up to 250. So, like I said, even the sheep and goat market's in good shape.
Good deal. We'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next week.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone, 830-305-0652.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much, Brian.
Yes, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and I'm with Stephen and Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Boys, you ready to sell some T-posts?
Oh, yeah, Larry. We've got a special we're running on some 6.5-foot, 1.33 green American-made T-posts. Tony, tell them how much those guys are running. You know what, Larry? These TPOs are running $6.25 a post. That's if you get one. However many you get, that's the cost on them.
Well, it sounds like a good deal to me. $6.25 a post. Y'all tell us how to get a hold of you.
Yes, sir, Larry. You can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 160. You can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
Y'all go out and talk to these boys. They'll sell you some T-posts, guys. Thanks for being on the program.
Thank you.
We are on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton, Texas. Jim, how'd the sale go?
Ended up with 360. Market was very good all the way around. Still had $2 on cows.
Walk the pens with us, Jim.
149 steers, 116 heifers, 81 cows, and 8 bulls. Steer side, 2 to 3 weights, 210 to 277. Heifers were $1.90 to 250. 3 to 4 weight steers, $2 to 275. Heifers were $1.85 to 230. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.80 to 260. Heifers were $1.75 to 225. 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.70 to 240. Heifers were $1.65 to 215. 6, 7 weight steers, $1.65 to 220. Heifers were $1.65 to $1.95. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.50 to $1.95. The heifers were $1.40 to $1.75. 8 to 9 weight steers, $1.45 to $1.88. And the heifers were $1.30 to $1.55 there Tuesday.
What did you have on cows?
I had $2 on Packer cows up north. Best cow brought $1.03. Best bull brought $1.25. Pretty decent bred cows. They brought from $9.50 to $16.50. And had some good pairs too. They brought from $14.75 to $18.50.
Do you know of anything for next week?
Yeah. Some people have been talking about how good the market is. They say, why do we leave them until they weigh 5 when they bring so much weighing 4? So who knows what tomorrow or what next week will bring. We do have a little chance of rain on Monday and Tuesday, but kind of far off to be deciding that now. So.
I understand. We'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you when they decide.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
Jim, I appreciate you. Thank you a bunch.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. McCoys.com. Make McCoys your choice for livestock pens and rodeo equipment like the 40-foot utility round pen or a manual rope and chute. Shop online and find the store near you at McCoys.com. We're on the line with Klein Spear, Southwest Livestock Exchange Valley. We're going to talk sheep and goats first. How did it go?
We had a pretty big run yesterday, Larry. We had 1,100 head. Those kids and billies were a little cheaper, and lambs are a little cheaper this week. Kind of seemed like everything was kind of backed up a little this week. Those heavy lambs, $1.20 to $2.10 on the top end. Light lambs, $1.40 to $2.20. Those fat ewes, $60 to $1.10. And those thin packer ewes were $1.40 to about $85 on them. The Packer nannies, $50 to $1.10. Those Spanish nannies, $1.10 to $1.50. The Stocker nannies, $1.40 to $2.30. And those good cabritos, $2.50 to $3.30. The lightweights, $1.60 to $3.25. And the billies yesterday, $1.60 to $2.10.
Good. How's cattle shaping up?
Looks like it's going to be pretty light. We got a little over 100 head on the yards this evening. We got a few more we know coming in the morning, but everybody's kind of enjoying this recent rain we've had and kind of holding tight. Got some cattle coming next week for sure too, but I think tomorrow we'll probably have around 250 or maybe 300 tomorrow, depending on how they shape up in the morning.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Klein Spear.
Call us the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. Number 2 or better, Milo through Corpus Christi in May. D's plus 90, 10.89. We'll call number 2 or better, yellow corn through Corpus in May, July plus $1, 6.87 and a quarter. We'll call number 1 wheat to Houston, July plus 100, 9.12 and a half. And we'll call Progresso wheat, July plus 65, 8.77 and a half. We moved 8,064 bales of Texas cotton. Prices averaged $72.40. Neighbor, 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 we are not your average farm and ranch show because you're not the average listener. We've got the best darn farm show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas, and neighbor, we've got great listeners in that same 100,000 square miles. We are Down on the Farm Radio, You're our neighbor. Neighbor, thanks for listening to one of our 14 affiliate stations or our website down on thefarmradio.com.